Hi, I'm Carrie Lee Maruki, and I'm a photographer who loves shooting WordCamps, and in particular speakers at WordCamps, because they're volunteering, they're sharing their experience, they're sharing their spirit, and I love capturing that. With that said, not all pictures come out great because speakers aren't there for me. They're not posing for me, they're talking, they're sharing to the audience that's there. And it's my job to capture that iconic photograph, whether or not, the lighting's good, whether or not they speak with pauses, whether or not they fidget. And so I'd like to give you some tips for speaking when there's a photographer in the room if you want some great iconic shots. First of all, be prepared. Really, I've noticed I have the most difficult time shooting confidence and in speakers when they are not prepared and they're having to use several parts of their brain to generate what they're talking about, rather than just being able to be present to the gift they're giving, the information they're sharing, when it's natural and in flowing easily. So that's absolutely number one. And of course, I'm telling you what you already know. You know you should be prepared. You know it comes out best when you are so rock solid prepared that you can go with the punches and appear confident and feel confident and relaxed. But we're human and sometimes we procrastinate. And then we're going to a WordCamp where we've traveled, so we may have lost sleep. We're seeing old friends, so we may be losing sleep going out the night before, going to dinners and drinks and enjoying each other's company. But if you're going to be speaking, you might want to hold off on staying up late until after your talk, and or be sure to have Visine in your suitcase, because I tell you, I will take care of you. If I see bloodshot eyes, I will edit them. I will make sure you get that iconic photograph without the bloodshot eyes. And if I know you, and I know you don't usually have such puffy lower lids, I might even take care of that too. But it's really clear when someone hasn't been getting enough sleep, and it becomes hard to concentrate on the message, and it's very hard to get an iconic shot that you can use in the future to project that vitality and that knowledge and that experience that you love sharing that. So, Visine. And next, let's get to body image. We all are what we are on the day that we might be at a conference where lots of people are taking your picture, and not everyone's going to be conscientious of taking a flattering picture. But even for someone who is like me, I see you as you are in all the angles that you may not see. I'm seeing what everybody else sees. So it's real important if you're going to be giving a talk and you are concerned how those pictures might come out in terms of how your body might be reflected, have a friend or a spouse or a boyfriend or girlfriend take a picture of you in exactly the clothes that you'll be wearing for your talk. I've had a lot of people wear a new t-shirt they got from a vendor and then go, oh, I wish I had gotten the right size, or maybe I should have worn something professional, or maybe more casual, or that just didn't look great on me. So plan that ahead too, as well as your slides, so that you can just relax and know that if any pictures are taken of you and are tweeted in the moment, as many, many, many are, you'll look the way you want to project yourself. Hygiene. Be sure to brush your teeth. I cannot count the number of people's teeth I have brushed over the past years. And if I get a great portrait of you and, you didn't quite catch the bathroom mirror after lunchtime, I will brush your teeth for you, actually. But that's something I might do, but a lot of people that you're meeting and you're looking to network, they are going to not be kind in the way that they may say, hey, you got something in your teeth. A lot of us won't do that because we care about you. We care about knowing you. But still photography, of course, is a historical record, and you want that to be clean no matter who's taking the picture. So, brushing teeth, grooming, hygiene, project confidence with feeling comfortable with what you're wearing and how you're groomed. Get some sleep. Yes, turn your phone on airplane mode. That might be obvious, but I've been in several talks where a person's phone has gone off, including mine. So sorry. So that's on my checklist too. If you do not need water during your talk, remove it from the top of the podium or remove it from where it's visible, because you may want these to use in many other situations, not just that you are at a WordCamp, which is awesome, but to get to the cleanest shot, remove clutter and things like water bottles and trash, and also remove your badge. Specifically because if you're a hand talker, badges can get tangled. If you have a button shirt, badges can get tangled. If you have a lavalier mic, badges can get tangled. And it doesn't look clean and confident in your pictures when you've got a badge tangled around here. Of course, when you do have it on, and I get that portrait of you, it's great for promoting WordPress and WordCamp. So I don't mean to say don't ever, but be conscious if you're in one of those situations. Even walking around with a mic, you may get that tangled and it doesn't look as clean in a cluttered way. Okay, first thing to do, real important, if you want a shot where the audience is shown with you, that you are speaking to an audience, and you've got empty seats in the first 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, ask people to come in from the back and fill in those seats. Because if I'm shooting from behind audience members, but there's a lot of empty seats, I'll probably discard those shots because it doesn't project interest in your talk. And there may be a much bigger room behind me full of people, but that doesn't communicate in still photography. So ask everybody to come on down and join you in the front, and that'll actually help you in your talk, and it'll feel more personable, both for you and how your talk is delivered, how it's received. And of course, always, please remember to smile. I do find that when I've seen a speaker that it was just so hard to get a joyous or relaxed or confident or just enjoying it kind of smile, I have heard later that they weren't very prepared and that they'd been nervous because of that. We all probably have some form of nerves, but seriously, not being prepared can cascade things in terms of difficulty for you in speaking, including how it's received, because people are thinking about you're stumbling or that you don't seem confident rather than listening to what you have to share. So definitely be confident. Definitely, if you tape yourself speaking. You may not be the kind of person who smiles a lot when they're speaking. There's some people whose just natural speaking style is to be quite intense, and when you're watching them, you can feel their spirit, you can feel their caring and their gift of what they're sharing, but it doesn't translate in still photography because there isn't a smile included in that expression action. So, hey, if you find me in the room and I make you nervous, hey, you feel free to stop and acknowledge me and pose for me. That shot doesn't always turn out real great because often my camera's not set for the position people get in when they pose for me on the fly, but it does help reduce some of the tension, and then a person can get back to what they're doing. And you're always free to come up to me beforehand and just say, hey, please don't shoot me, or please don't get close, or whatever would make you most comfortable. I'm there to get an iconic shot of you speaking. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for the WordPress project and WordCamps that you volunteered and you joined to speak and share. I'm proud of you, and I would like to offer you a shot that commemorates that iconically and is one that you can be proud of. Thanks so much.